so when I think about standard work, I break it down into 3 categories. The first is clinical standard work. That's best practice, right? And when it's applied into standard work, we create the sequence, the timing, and the expected outcomes and why we do that. So our staff is used to doing standard work, but we are also used to doing it. So that's when you get into more tactical or calendar-based standard work. So as a leader, you have standard work whether you know it or not. So the way I started was looking through my day, looking at my calendar, what do I need to do consistently? Then secondly, I look at the principles and behavior of lean leadership. What do I need to do? What do I need to work on? How do I build that into my third kind of standard work, which is calendar standard work? So there's different aspects to that. So for tactical standard work, when do I do a status sheet? Every day, twice a week. Who do I do it with? I build that into my calendar. I build it into my checklist, and I actually have visual management on my door that tells me I either achieved it or didn't achieve it, and if I didn't, what the problems were. Secondly, then I build into my calendar, I need to go to Gemba at least 3 times a week as a leader. So where am I going to go? What am I going to do when I get there? What are the questions I want to ask? And so oftentimes I go back and think about humble inquiry. What am I going to ask today? What am I going to be looking at today? I build that into my process, into my calendar, into my standard work. Now there are other pieces of standard work that you already have. Board meetings, leadership team meetings. So you build that into your calendar as well, but also what you need to start thinking as you're on this transformation journey, this continuous improvement journey, how do I take my learning and incorporate that into the things that I already do? So building standards is important for me as a leader so that I can accomplish my goals, but secondarily, it's very important to my team. So they recognize that I am also accountable to standards. It's an accountability aspect. So when I have these conversations with them, and they're having these conversations with their staff, or they're going and seeing, we have a dialogue that is richer because I go and see and understand what they're doing and why they're doing it.